So be honest with me. I won't tell anyone.
Sure.
It'll be between the two of us and the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love the Great White Hope, the president?
He's the Great Orange Hope. I'd like you to use his proper nomenclature if you can.
I see white.
You see white?
Oh, yeah.
You don't know what white looks like.
Oh, I know what white look
The
like.
guy looks like a tangerine.
Do you love him?
No,
You
very
hate
much
him?
the opposite.
You hate him?
Yeah, I don't like to hate a lot of people, but he's certainly somebody that I'm not a fan of.
So you hate the president?
I'm not a big fan of the president.
You hate the president?
Pretty close to.
Do you hate him?
I mean, if I had to choose a camp, yeah, I'd say I hate him.
You hate him. And you ran against President Trump the first time?
Correct.
And did you think you had a chance to beat him?
I did think I had a chance, yeah.
And why?
My whole premise was that love Trump or hate him, he's not a politician by his own admission. Really what his best skills at is he's a brilliant media manipulator and he's a brilliant trash talker. He's the greatest heckler in political history, and the way you take down a heckler, from my experience, is with a comedian. And I figured that was the best shot to take him down.
You found that didn't work?
Did not work.
Yes, guys, welcome to another very interesting episode of Culture War. As usual, Jesse here is going to be trolling a lefty, a liberal. This guy is bonkers. This guy has a high level of TDS, Trump deranged syndrome. You're gonna love this one, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get more videos like this. So, without further ado, let's watch Jesse eat this guy raw.
I have with me today a funny guy, very funny. Mamma mia, hola, si senor. Delicious, hold your wallet. Kind of funny. Ben Glebe. He is a comedian, former 2020 presidential candidate, and the host of Netflix show Idiot Test. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it, man.
My pleasure,
It's
Jesse.
good to meet you in person, by the way.
Good to meet you, too. You've been a fan a long time, and now it's in person. Is it too real for you? Are you nervous?
I
It's like
am.
meeting Madonna or something?
I'm on the edge.
I get that.
I'm like, as I was saying before the break, I didn't realize you were white.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I am. Do I qualify as white?
They say you're white. I always thought you were like Arab or something, you know?
I get more Arab the more I grow my beard.
Yeah.
It confuses people.
And so you ran for president.
I did.
Uh,
I was just on the New Hampshire ballot 2 days ago, and I tied for 0.1% of the vote, according to the Associated Press, with Kamala Harris, Julian Castro, Cory Booker, Marianne Williamson, and all the other candidates that dropped out already. So I'm neck and neck right there with the dropped out candidates. Undefeated after being defeated very badly.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
So you ran as a Democrat?
I did.
And are you a liberal?
Yeah,
You're a liberal.
I am.
And how did you become a liberal?
Just looking at the issues in the state of the world and figuring out where I want it to go and what I believe in, and that's where most of my positions tend to fall. I've never historically been a Democrat. I don't really like the two-party system at all. I think it polarizes us for no reason. But in this particular election, I felt I had to run as a Democrat.
Really?
Yeah.
And you ran against President Trump the first time?
Correct.
And did you think you had a chance to beat him?
I did think I had a chance, yeah.
And why?
Because he changed the rules. He showed us that there's no set model anymore for what it takes to become president of the United States.
Don't you love that?
That, I don't know. I think it's not ideal, but it is what it is, and so at least we have to fight fire with fire is what I felt. My whole premise was that love Trump or hate him, he's not a politician by his own admission. Really what his best skills at is he's a brilliant media manipulator, and he's a brilliant trash talker. He's the greatest heckler in political history, and the way you take down a heckler, from my experience, is with a comedian. And I figured that was the best shot to take him down.
You found that didn't work?
Did not work. But there was a lot of reasons for that. I don't know if the premise was as flawed as the media, the mainstream media, does not give opportunity to outside voices that aren't billionaires, and the DNC was not open at all to hearing from other voices. They have their set group of people, and they fight tooth and nail to keep other voices out. So billionaires can buy a way in, but regular people can't.
Do you love the fact that the Great White Hope changed the rule? One man changed the rules, and
The Great Orange Hope, you mean?
And they can't. The liberals, the children of the lie, can't stop him. They've been trying to stop him and stop him and stop him. Isn't that like?
Children of the lie, you said?
Yes.
What does that mean?
the liberal media, the Democratic Party, the right or Republican, the Neville Trumpers, the black race hustlers, Satan and all of his children have been trying to stop him, but nothing can stop a real man. Aren't you impressed by that?
No, I'm impressed with his media manipulation. I disagree categorically with your framing, but I think that he definitely has shown that we have a lot of weaknesses in our system that need to be shored up quickly. As I've joked on stage, an accurate joke is that who would have ever thought this, but Trump called bullshit on the Constitution, and turns out he was right. Even our Constitution, not very enforceable.
If anyone is enforcing the Constitution, it would be the president.
Typically, not this guy. This guy's kind of
the president, because
Yeah.
the rest of the government up until now been trying to go against the Constitution with the First Amendment, Second Amendment, and everything else.
You don't believe in the First Amendment?
I do believe in it.
Oh.
But the Democrats don't believe in it. They want to
we
be
do.
able to say what they want to say, right?
Yeah.
But they don't want you to disagree with it. So be honest with me. I won't tell anyone.
Sure.
It'll be between the two of us
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of the world. Do you love the Great White Hope, the president?
He's the Great Orange Hope. I'd like you to use his proper nomenclature if you can.
I see white.
You see white?
Oh, yeah.
You don't know what white looks like.
Oh, I know what white look
The
like.
guy looks like a tangerine.
Do you love him?
No,
You
very
hate
much
him?
the opposite.
You hate him?
Yeah, I don't like to hate a lot of people, but he's certainly somebody that I'm not a fan of.
So you hate the president?
I'm not a big fan of the president.
You hate the president?
Pretty close to.
Do you hate him?
I mean, if I had to choose a camp, yeah, I'd say I hate him.
You hate him. And what has he done to you to cause you to hate him?
He's sowing chaos in my society
By doing what?
by empowering white supremacists, by empowering misogyny, by making us, none of us have any faith in any bit of our government's institutions. And then further, the worst thing he's done is he's sowed disbelief in what facts are. We now live in a post-truth era ushered into completion by Donald Trump. And that's the most dangerous thing possible. There's no way you can ever move forward as a society in a cohesive way if we don't even agree on facts. And he's the first I've ever seen in the public square blatantly and time again take facts he does not like and say they are lies. And take lies and say they are facts if they benefit him or if he just makes them up out of the top of his head.
Amazing. Isn't that like amazing?
It is amazing.
That's amazing.
Amazing. I agree.
That is so amazing.
Amazing.
Is there anything you like about the Great White Hope?
No.
Nothing.
Just how clever he is with manipulating the media's attention. He's a brilliant marketer. We all could take lessons from it.
You like that about him?
I do like that about him. He does it for his own gain once again, so I hate that he does it, but it's very instructive the way he does it.
Do you respect and like the way he has handled himself against the attacks from day one of being in the White House and even before?
Again, he's a good fighter, and he gives you a good tip as to how to fight off attacks that are unwarranted, except with him they're often warranted, and he just pretends they aren't. So as the president, you should never behave that way. As a social media marketer, maybe you should, not as the president of the United States. He never has the greater good in mind.
When you...
Doesn't admit he did anything wrong with the Ukraine situation. It was still a perfect call. The only difference, the only thing I've learned is how corrupt the Democrats are.
when he...
Not chasing the little, bro.
When he created a strong military,
He did not create
we have
a strong military. We had a weak military
Did he do
3
that?
years ago?
Did he do that for himself?
Did we have a weak
I
military
don't
3
answer
years
that
ago?
for you, did I answer?
No, but I don't agree with the
Did
premise
he
of the
do that
question.
for himself?
What did he do?
He created a strong military.
He created
The
a strong
people
military?
love him. Why do you think they love him?
No, a lot of them don't love him.
No, they love him.
His own generals think he's an idiot.
You
so
may have a few drag queens in the military that don't love him, but they love him.
his own generals think he's an idiot.
Those are liberals.
Only so everyone
Liberals don't love.
every general that disagrees with him flouting in their face the rule of law, talking trash to the generals, saying that our troops who had severe brain damage after the missile attacks from Iran are just headaches, no big deal. The people that say that, they're all liberals.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
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 And so did you support the fallen Messiah?
I don't know what that means.
Obama.
I don't understand
You
your
do know who
framing.
the fallen Messiah is, right? Obama. You
No.
know Obama, right?
I do know Obama.
And you know Big Mama Michelle, right? You know who Big Mama Michelle is?
I don't understand why you're calling her that.
Because when she was in the White House, she does what black women do. They take over the family, and then they eat up all the best chicken, and then Big Mama tell you what to, take the little white piece of meat over there, give Big Mama the leg and the thigh, and all that, most of the greens, and they tell you what to eat, how to eat, while they're pigging out. Big Mama Michelle did that while in the White House.
Are you confusing the Obama family with a Medea movie?
Oh, now you do know what a Big Mama is then. I mean, you see Medea, you see Big Mama.
Right. That's not Michelle Obama.
But
Michelle Obama's an amazing woman.
I can think of many words to call Michelle.
Yep.
Amazing is not one.
She's a great woman, amazing person.
Then you're confused.
All she does is care about the future, care about the kids. Our country, try to get people to lose weight.
Big Mama care about tamale, waffles, whatever. She would eat while in the White House. But
I like that you don't accept facts like brain injury to troops, but the fact that Michelle Obama loves tamales is your evidence base.
Were you a fan of Obama?
Very much.
A fan?
Yeah.
And why?
He could have done more, but I was a big fan.
What did he accomplish while in the White House for 8 years?
Accomplished a lot. Took us from the brink of the next Great Depression to an economy that grew and grew and grew to set up Trump for the good economy he inherited.
Are you just saying this, or you believe that's true?
Oh, I believe it very much to be true. Took the unemployment from 12% to like 7 or 8.
You watching too much.
Pretty big. No, and then Trump
CNN.
continued it. Then Trump continued it from 7 or 8 until about 5.
You got to stop watching CNN.
So you don't accept unemployment numbers when it's under Obama, but you do under Trump? The numbers are factual when they're pro-Trump. I'm seeing the pattern here with you. Facts are only facts when they're pro-Trump, and when they're pro-anybody that is anti-Trump.
What did Obama do for black people while in the White House?
So in addition, what did he do for black people? I don't know the answer to that, but I do know, well, I partially know the answer. Black unemployment also dropped under Obama, and it continued under Trump. So that's one thing.
Do you believe in God?
He also did not. Wait, hold on. I'm still answering your last question.
Because
he also tried. He also made gay marriage legal. Beautiful thing.
Well, we know that.
Beautiful thing.
One thing about it, he pushed that more than he pushed homosexuality more than he did anything.
I don't know that he pushed it, but he definitely embraced it.
The first thing he did.
I don't remember the speech ever where he was like, my fellow Americans, be gay. I don't think he ever said that.
So what now?
He never came out and said, I recommend you be gay.
So let's go back to the black people. What did he do to help blacks?
I already told you what I believe he did.
What you believe, but what really happened?
Well, we don't know. I don't have your bird that sends facts in at me from outer space.
So were there more black people working under Obama or not working under Obama?
Were there much more working than not working.
How about black people?
Yeah, there were much more working than not working.
You're not being honest, man.
The black unemployment rate was not 51% under
black
Obama.
People were so disappointed in Obama, they're sick of him because they thought that he was going to do for them, going to help them, and he made their situation worse by.
That's not really true. That's the only reason. That's the only reason Biden has support of the black community is because of Obama.
No,
it's true.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch what
you
New
call
Hampshire and
yourself
Iowa.
a compassionate capitalist. Am I right about that?
Yes, sir.
And what is that?
What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
I believe in the capitalist system. I'm not a socialist. In a country full of resources and the richest nation on earth, we should stop the crony capitalism that only takes care of those who don't need help just to make their pockets fatter. We should take care of those who do need help in a compassionate way.
Let me just ask, because you might not be aware. I'm black and I'm slow.
What?
Yeah, I'm black and slow.
I've never noticed you were black.
But slow, right?
That I could tell.
You can't tell I'm black?
Mm-mm.
What? I don't look black to you?
You look lime green to me. That's all I see.
So define compassionate capitalism.
I did. I just did.
I missed it. What is compassionate capitalism?
Believe in a capitalist system that America is built on, but also making sure that we take care of those who need help in the richest nation on earth and not taking care of the millionaires and billionaires and corporations that do not need help just so we can line their pockets more and have them help us with our re-election campaigns and help us.
That sounds more like a woman's thing to be compassionate. I'm just so compassionate. I'll be your mother, and I'll take care of you, and I'll make sure. Do you believe in free health care, free education, and all that kind of stuff? That's what you mean by compassionate?
I believe we need to give health care coverage and protection to all Americans.
How about free?
Why are you against
about free health care?
Why are you against embracing your female side? Are you just that much of a man's man? You can't.
How about?
You don't have a sensitive side.
How about?
Have you ever cried?
How about free health care?
Have you ever cried at a movie?
No.
Have you?
Do you believe?
Have you cried at a movie?
Come on.
I'm asking you a serious question. What movie made you cry?
Do you believe?
What makes you sad? Did that Google commercial
Ben.
during the Super Bowl make you cry when the guy is telling Google to remember memories about his dead wife? Did that make you
Ben,
sad?
Ben.
I'm asking you a question.
Ben, how about free health care?
I'm asking you a
You
question.
believe that all people should receive free health care?
I believe that we need to offer healthcare coverage to all people.
Free.
I don't know that it should be completely free.
You believe that the people should have to pay something for it?
I think so, except in instances where they cannot, then we should give it to them for free, yes.
And how about free education?
I think free K through 12 education is a good idea. And I had an idea in my campaign to make free college much more affordable for the country. If you want to have free college, we create a free online university that costs the country just a tiny fraction of what it would cost to send everybody to public university. We can't afford that. We don't have that kind of surplus right now in our country. So you do a free online university, you can get a free 4-year degree, but when it's one that we can actually afford.
What
I think
made
that's a
you-
nice middle
what made
ground. You
you
like
de-
the idea? Thank you. Are you
What
endorsing
made you
it?
decide to end your campaign?
Ran out of money, ran out of momentum, weren't being given any big media opportunities, and we just dried up.
Amazing.
I know.
Will you run again?
I hope not.
Oh, you don't plan on running again?
No. The
Not
system's
for-
very broken, very corrupted. I didn't want to run in the first place, but I felt we needed a comedian to take on Trump, and none of the bigger comedians were doing it, and so I figured we just need a different voice. We need to have all different voices being considered in this country during this incredibly important upcoming election, and so I wanted to do my part to help out and throw a different wrench into the conversation and see what happens.
So because you didn't get it your way the first time around, you're just going to give up?
Oh no, because I only run for, like I said, for one purpose. The one purpose was to bring a different
But why
conversation.
not give it another try
Because
for
I'm only
those
doing
same
it.
reasons?
Because I'm only doing it to stop Trump.
But why not give it another try?
Because hopefully Trump will not be running for a third term. If he will, then I will consider it.
You hope he doesn't run for a third term?
Well, it's illegal to run for a third term, but he doesn't care about the Constitution, so
Well,
it's possible he might.
That's right, and I'm hoping that.
You hoping he ignores the Constitution?
I hope he runs
didn't
for a
you
third.
say-
I hope he runs for a third term and a fourth.
But didn't you say
and
you
then
believe
when
in the
he's
Constitution?
done- and then when he's done, I'll take over.
But didn't you say you believe in the Constitution?
That I believe it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that's against the Constitution, right? More than 2 terms for a president is against the Constitution.
I want to
So
say.
do you get to now in the era of Trump pick and choose which constitutional rules you follow and which you don't?
I want
Do
to.
you? Can you answer the question? Is the Constitution pick and choose now because of Trump? He's made it so we don't have to follow the whole Constitution?
Believe me, before the president showed up, the liberals were not following the Constitution.
But so now it's okay to do
now
that?
they have to because he's forcing them to.
But now it's
follow the
okay for you not
Constitution.
to?
But I got.
Is it okay for you not to follow the
I will
Constitution
follow
now?
it. I will follow it.
3
but
terms against the Constitution,
I
right?
got to ask this because of time.
But 3 terms against the Constitution, you acknowledge that,
It
right?
would be up to the people.
Well, no, it's currently against the
No,
Constitution.
if he ran again,
Yeah.
I know he can't run again.
Right.
I understand that part.
Okay.
But let's say he ran and the people voted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want.
They
the
would need a
great-
constitutional amendment.
We want the great white hope.
Orange.
Would you be okay for that?
No.
Oh, okay. So let me ask. I have interviewed a lot of liberals on my show here, and I noticed that liberals are easily triggered. You know what I'm saying?
I'm calm as a cucumber.
Why are so many liberals easily triggered?
It's because there's an enormous assault of bullshit coming at everybody in this country who's fair-minded these days and who cares about those who are in need and cares about the state of the environment, the planet, the country, the rule of law, the state of facts. And so there's a lot coming at us, and we need to speed up our pace at addressing these problems. And when there's a lot of bullshit and there's a guy literally making up garbage every day and his followers swallow it up, they should call him his swallowers because they really just swallow whatever he gives them, puts right in their mouth. And you're doing the same. Just take whatever that Trump says uncritically.
And
He
so-
makes up things and they're
you-
facts to you.
Come back.
And he
Come back.
and
You're
he
deviating. Come back.
and we,
Come
but
back.
and then
Come back.
facts
Come back.
even about our troops.
So you're saying
even
that-
about our troops, that's not a fact to you.
You're saying that liberals are easily triggered because after a while they can't handle the situations that are happening in their lives?
No, because it's very important to be passionate about the problems we're facing.
Amazing.
Triggered is the same as being passionate about things.
So even for the men as well?
Say again?
Even for the men, it's okay that they should be triggered, that they give in to being triggered because they're being passionate?
Well, men historically are a lot more triggerable than women. Women are, generally speaking, more even keel in a public square. Men are the ones who started all the wars in history, if you look at it.
That's amazing.
Facts or not facts?
That's
Facts or
amazing.
not facts? Ignore the question. All right.
Are most liberal men beta men? Beta males?
I don't think so.
Why are they easily triggered? Because only a beta male would be triggered.
No, because Trump snowflakes are the most triggerable people in the world.
Have you ever
You
been
say
triggered?
one thing against Trump and they lose their minds.
Have you ever been triggered before?
Sure.
When the last time you were triggered?
I get triggered oftentimes.
And what when you're in a situation and you are triggered, what happens during that situation that makes you lose it?
People say lies blatantly to my face. They share opinions that disregard the well-being of millions of people in this country to just for some reason line further the pockets of rich corporations that they don't even work for or benefit from because they're brainwashed by the president. And that's pretty scary and triggering to me.
On your video I saw where you were triggered on Tommy Lahire's show. What was that like to be triggered in front of women?
You don't like women so much, huh?
No,
You
what
don't
was that
respect
like
them?
for you to be triggered in front of women?
It doesn't bother me to be triggered in front of a woman any more than it does in front of a man because I think all people are equal. It's an idea you should look into.
You were not embarrassed by that the women saw that you were being triggered?
Oh no, I don't have a fragile male ego like you do. I have a very strong male ego that is able to show a full range of emotions and not have it crumble me like a very weak exterior that you're putting out to the world.
But
I'm
even the
comfortable having
woman-
emotion in front of all people, even in front of animals.
Even one of the women made a joke about you being triggered. She said, "Oh, what is he, a comedian?" Did that bother you though?
Well,
when
it was,
she
a
made
very,
that
it was a
joke?
very unintelligent, silly comment
In what way?
because she saw my clear, real emotion and she just tried to diffuse it by not acknowledging the reality of it because there's no facts that can defend these indefensible policies, refusing even common sense gun control.
Did
refusing.
you feel like a beta male when she made a joke about you being triggered?
No, I don't look at humanity or masculinity in such stark, primitive, uninformed terms as beta or alpha.
Beta!
Alpha! I'm alpha, baby. But a true alpha?
Did you feel like an
This is-
alpha male when you were triggered and the woman made a joke about you being triggered?
Oh, absolutely I did.
You felt like an alpha?
Absolutely I did. I tore off my mic and stormed out. It's a pretty strong thing to do.
Are
Strong.
you married?
Oh, I'm not married, but let me say one thing. And I'm having, by the way, so much premarital sex it would blow your mind. But let me make very clear something else. One of the great problems with society is that people think admitting mistakes or showing emotion is weakness. It's the exact opposite. People who are afraid to admit mistakes, unable to because they think it'll crack the shell of their very fragile Humpty Dumpty ego, or afraid to show emotions and they have to have this rigid, false, 50-year-ago version of what masculinity is, are people who are so fragile that they lose their mind if you make one joke about their dear leader Trump. To be a real man, you have to be able to experience the full range of emotion, admit a mistake and let it make you stronger because you now have learned from your mistakes and not have some fragile ego like Trump does that you can't ever admit a mistake as though you're some messiah when he's a clearly lying moron. That's a beta male. Trump's a beta male.
Okay, I got it. When you were growing up,
Yeah,
were you raised by your father and mother?
you better believe it.
They both were in the home?
Yep.
And did your mother trigger your father?
Probably, sometimes.
And you would see your father being triggered by your
And
your
vice
mother?
versa.
But you would see your father being triggered by your mother?
At times.
And did you think that, oh, I love my dad. He's triggered by my mother. You think that was normal at the time?
Well, of course it's normal. Healthy relationships are ones that are two-way relationships and equal. And again, I know you want to go back to like a 1950s,
So when you were
keep the woman in the
kid-
kitchen kind of vibe.
So
And I know
when-
you also have said that you think one of the biggest mistakes America made was giving women the right to vote. It's an insane opinion, but you can have it because it's America and we have free thought
When
here.
you were a kid
Yep.
and you would see your mother trigger your father, you would think as a kid, right on, my dad has been triggered by my mother. You would think that that was normal?
No, my thought would be, I love to see two equal people have an equal argument in a relationship.
So you love seeing your father being triggered?
I just like seeing people deal with things issue by issue and not stick in these camps that for some reason people like you love to put people into camps and not see people and things issue by issue. You like to have these old, disproven, false archetypes. That's all you can see the world under. It's a very simplistic way to see the world.
So you like seeing your father being triggered by
You
your
see how
mother?
you won't engage me in the conversation? You just keep going back to your same questions.
You like
I'm
seeing-
advancing the conversation and you you won't even respond to it, let alone acknowledge it. You won't respond to my thoughts. You just keep repeating your question, trying to get a gotcha of me saying something
No,
on
I'm trying
camera.
to get answers from you.
I've answered every question.
So you're saying, yes, I like seeing my father being triggered
I
by
did
my
not
mother.
say yes. You weren't listening.
That's what I'm waiting for, an answer
I already
for that.
answered many times.
I told you I'm black and slow. I need like answers yes and no sometimes. And blah, blah. You know how black people are, they slow.
And I just see humans, you know what I mean?
You never met a black
Sometimes I see lime green or orange humans.